Alright, I'm Zachary Chalcom, and welcome back to another episode of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. And we're here for a look-alike level on Ripple Star. Yes, doesn't this all look familiar? And if you're saying no, it doesn't look familiar, then you're blind, man. Excuse me. Anyway, this looks almost identical. Actually, I think it's identical besides the enemies that are there to the ones that you'll find on, or to layout to the very first level of Kirby 64 on Popstar. So we going over here. We're going to get poked by this guy. We got a Crystal Shard there. But we'll pick it up later. Wait. You don't need it. It's right there. It's easy. Let's see. For this level, you will need Spike and Bomb, if I remember correctly. And the Spike power also makes mincemeat of this boss. But anyway, there's the second Crystal Shard of this level. We're gonna go try to pick that up. Now, onward to our adventure of the lookalike level. We got a couple Zoa to take care of. A couple of the stalker cat things. Yes, that's what they are. They're stalker cats. Anyway, so we need. This is a bomb guy. Now this Poppy Jr. actually fires 3 at a time, and if you get too close to him, you will regret it. Urgh. Anyway, here's another power. Here's a fire and ice. Completely useless. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can find another Spike enemy. So let's head back, avoiding the shots over the brick, under the cape, I guess, I don't know. Exploding, stuff like that. Thought there was one over here, but maybe not. So we'll just get it later when we go get the other one. Right? Seems like a good plan, huh? Yeah? Good, because I like the plan. And since I'm the one playing this game, that's what I'm going to do. Man, I'm a good shot with these bombs most of the time, except for that one that I just missed. But anyway, that rock right there, that is where the third Crystal Shard of this level is. Yes, it's just like the other one, except for instead of just needing pure bombs, it needs other bombs. And no, there are not bosses at all of these, which I was kind of disappointed. You know, you could have at least like a cameo like Waddle Dee Doo, and then you fight him or something like that. Or you fight Kracko. There wasn't... The only Kracko in here was one that Adeline drew. But anyway, we got a dark and devious one here. Anyway. Let's see. Down this, you're going to need the Spark ability, which I don't have. So I'll come back in a bit to get it. Actually, I'll come back right now. We'll go back to the first stage since we saw that that plug right at the beginning. Right there. Now we got that. Head to the second one. And by the way, that really does irk me every time I see the 2 spots that are not filled. But it was necessary. It was necessary. So we go down, all the way down, to get this Crystal Shard number 1. Does anybody else see a water stage coming? I do. Yes, another water stage. They couldn't have one world without a water stage. Except for Popstar. And... let's see... Neo Star... didn't... No, Neo Star didn't. But anyway, you will need the Cutter ability. But why just get the Cutter ability when you can get the Darth Kirby ability? Cause it's Darth Kirby. King DDD. I am your fluffy neighbor. Break that rock for me. Good. That was probably like really obnoxious, and I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It's like doing 5 narrations in a row really gets me hyper or makes me say random things. One of the two. I'm gonna go with A and B on this one though. Yep. Ah, what is that I spy? Do I see a Maximum Tomato hiding there? Even though I don't need it? No, you want that, Kirby. Because you're Darth Kirby. And I know my voice does not sound like okay, I'm looking up. I'm looking it up. Ignore you, Sayuki. Let's see, Darth Vader's voice. Person. Darth Vader was played or voiced by. Now you don't show it me. Was voiced by. Anyway, oh, right here, down there, that green column. That's why you need the cutter. Which anything with cutter you can use, so it's fun. Yee. Darth Vader was voiced by. You would think it would just be like here. Matt Lanter. No, that's different. That's for the Clone Wars. No, it's James Earl Jones. That's right. That name sounds familiar. Anyway, third stage. I like the music here. I really like the music here. And no Darth Kirby in this one. Anyway. This is a trial part. Anyway, but things to look out for. You will need fire and text messages. You will need fire and text messages. You will need fire and Spike, which don't try getting Spike on that guy over there. Try getting Spike from him. There should be a couple fire. There should be a Bobo or two later. Because if you try to throw your little thing at him, by the way, first Crystal Shard of the Low, shouldn't be able to miss it. If you throw your thing, it'll treat it where it'll block it, and therefore you'll just waste it. So don't worry about it. Either kill him, because there'll be a Spike guy like not there, right there. But you could get it too. You need Spike Fire, which is like the most useless power ever. But there's a Bobo, and I killed him. But there will be another fire guy in a little bit. And you don't need it for this room anyway. You need it for the next room. Cake. Do we get the cake? Eat the cake. Don't. No, you're supposed to eat the cake. I don't care if it's a lie. Anyway, you need it for this room. So look out for a fire enemy. This is why I was being extra careful and like killing things at a time. But anyway, there's another Bobo. So get that Bobo, and you get the useless power of arrows. And there's also another Spike enemy. So, but you could snipe them from the edges of the other side, but it takes a little finesse to get it. But anyway, target in the middle. See how it's a target? Shoot it in the middle, and you get your Crystal Shard. Now get rid of that useless power. And get something like Rock. Because Rock is not useless. Rock is actually fun. Anyway, like the second to last part. Something like that. Anyway, this part of them, most of the enemies float, so if you have Rock, it's pretty useless. You could get Cutter, or you could also just, like, suck things up. Also, the zoo is being annoying! That's right! Stupid zoo. And these are both both of those are enemies that you can't suck up, which sucks. Ha ha ha, pun. Anyway, I don't know what's it with those purple things. Those droplet things. Usually, this should come at you like that last one did, but then sometimes they don't. I don't know what it is. Anyway, last room where you can get a 1-up too. 1-up. Yes. Yes. Now, last roulette room. I don't know if that's what I want to call it. Last competition room. Last hardcore room. That's what it is. It's a hardcore room. Using giant ice balls of deadliness to eat up stuff. And then I figured, this is pretty useless. Why don't I get electric and ice? Oh yeah, the fridge! I forgot about this. This makes the fridge, which is not totally useless because the food you can pick up and eat, which is fun. It's also your fridge, so it's cool. Anyway, I got the fridge again, so I was like, fine, I will use the fridge. The fates say use the fridge, so I will use it. Ah, you got killed by food. Anyway, that's the third and final shard of that level. But like I was saying before, you can pick up the food and eat it. We have a couple of bow fall from. I guess they're not bow. They're not bow. I thought we discussed this. His name is Frank, okay? But you can pick him up and eat it as food. Nom nom. Get the flan! Get the flan! Oh, well, at least you got one. Anyway, last part. Anyway, this is the last part of this episode of Kirby 64. This is Kirby 64 episode 12. Thank you all for watching. I am Zakiri Chalcom. Comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't yet. Or if you want to, more like it. I don't want to force you. If you want to, thank you. If you don't, anyway, have a good day.